Welcome to another Medicare Mamba segment brought to you by ACV TV, 3M Studios, and Custom Care Solutions. Hello, I'm Lisa Ford. Join Brian Bilhartz and I as we discuss all things Medicare. So we've talked a little bit about some of the different parts of Medicare. Mm-hmm. We've touched on the plans, right. And now talk to us a little bit about, I'm 65, I've selected a plan, and now all of a sudden I realize this plan is not working for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. My provider's not in the network, and I thought he was. Maybe his contract changed. Right. So talk to us about navigating change in plans.
Yeah, so typically, and again, for people who aren't on Medicare yet, they probably haven't paid any attention to it. But starting in September, all of a sudden you notice every advertisement is related to Medicare. Yeah. Whether it's on the TV, whether it's in the newspaper you're reading, your pop-up ads on your social media accounts, it all converts over to all the billboards along the freeway. Yeah. Convert over to kind of like when right. It's Coachella and Stagecoach right. season. Everything converts over to Medicare, typically starting September.
We're going to see Brian's face on the billboards coming in. That's amazing.
Maybe. So for most people, they call it the annual election period, which starts October 15th and goes through December 7th. Okay. That's our tax season. It's a 7.5 week chaos period for us.
Tell me those dates again.
October 15th, December 7th.
Okay.
It is a wild, wild time period. It's fun. It energizes me. I get like 4 hours of sleep a night during that time period. Yeah. So people can make changes to their Medicare Advantage plans. They can make changes to their Part D plans. They could change from a Medicare Advantage to a Part D. They could go from a Part D to a Medicare Advantage. And any change that's made during that time period will take effect January 1.
So if I've been in a Medicare Advantage plan, mm-hmm. come October 15th, and I say, peace out, I do not want to be in that. I want to go back to straight Medicare because I need to travel now. Things have changed for me. I can go back to straight Medicare?
So you can go back to straight Medicare, but that doesn't mean you'll be issued a Medicare supplemental insurance plan.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because the Medicare supplemental plans are not health insurance. They're actually life insurance.
Okay.
Believe it or not. So they're all underwritten by life insurance companies. And the significance in that, Lisa, is everybody knows under the Affordable Care Act that they eliminated pre-existing conditions from health care, which is absolutely true.
Right.
But we're talking about life insurance policies. So these supplemental plans can still be medically underwritten.
Okay.
So you're not guaranteed. You can make that transition. You could sign up for a Part D plan, which cancels out your Medicare Advantage and defaults you back to original Medicare.
Okay.
But that doesn't guarantee you can enroll in a supplemental plan.
So in that situation, do we advise individuals who think maybe that's the option for them? I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of recommendations, but can you advise someone to say, look, before you make that change and you've already selected maybe your supplemental plan, check in with them first to see if you actually are eligible?
100%.
Is that how
100%. So that's exactly what we'll do, is if we think someone is on the border of qualifying through underwriting, we'll submit that supplemental application first. See if they get that acceptance. Then they get that acceptance, then we can sign them up on the Part D plan.
Okay.
There's so many variables to this part of the conversation when it comes to how people can navigate through these transitions. And I have people that call me all the time and say, well, I was told if I go to an Advantage, I can never go back. And I said, that word never is a very strong word. Yeah. That's my job as your navigator through this stuff, to figure out a way. Yeah. Right. There are ways, all legal. Right. It's just not everybody knows them.
Yeah, and it may cost a little bit more in the end because maybe you have to now choose a plan that's got a much higher premium or whatever that looks like. So I'm going to switch the sheet here. We're on to the next sheet. I think this is going good. Okay, so talk to us now. We talked about open enrollment, when that happens, you're going to reach out. I got a 7-month window, and, I need to be thinking about open enrollment during that time. Medicare Advantage, is there a different open enrollment period? And how does that work?
Remember, we're talking about a federal program,
Yeah.
so the government's a little crazy with the
Okay.
way they set things up. So,
Okay.
yeah, we have the annual election period, which goes from October 15th through December 7th. Any change that's made then becomes effective January 1st. Then January 1st, there's a secondary period. And again, here's the thing about government. Mad amounts of advertising happen during the annual election period. Like
Yes, I see it every
infiltrates
channel.
everything, right?
Nothing else
exactly.
but that.
Nothing
Right.
but that.
Yeah.
But then you get to January 1, and it's like radio silence. Because Medicare says, health plans, agents, we cannot advertise that there's a secondary enrollment period.
Oh, interesting. Why? Why is that?
I wish I had the answer of why.
Okay.
I don't know, but these are the rules.
Okay.
So during this time period from January 1st to March 31st, somebody who's currently on a Medicare Advantage plan has an opportunity to make one more change to a different Medicare Advantage plan.
Oh.
Or, and again, they have to have a Medicare Advantage plan that they're currently on. They can also make that decision to disenroll from that Medicare Advantage plan and go back to original Medicare by enrolling in a standalone Part D
Well,
plan.
that's really important to the individual because scenario we just shared previous, but if I've decided, oh my gosh, there's been a change at the provider's practice and they've discontinued their contract, and when I walk in on January 2nd, they go, sorry, we no
Right.
longer see,
Right.
then I have the opportunity during that 3 months
Yeah.
to make that change. So how do we know? I mean, I guess we're looking for, skilled brokers like yourself in the team that you bring. So
Yeah, that's it. Just make sure you have a local agent that you work with. I hope that they're on my team, but again, there's lots of brokers that are out there. I just want to make sure that, everybody's working with somebody that's local, that understands the market, that knows these rules and things that relate to Medicare and what people can and can't do.
thanks for watching Medicare Mamba, and don't forget, like and subscribe. Please share this with anyone interested in this valuable Medicare information. Until next time, I'm Lisa Ford.